Hello, 585ers. This is your weekly preview for Thursday, March the 28th. Can you believe it? We will be looking at this week Module 5, which is called Irresistibly Engaging and Assessment. This will probably take us maybe 2 classes. There's an awful lot of stuff in here to unpack. I have tried to pare it down. As you can see, we'll be looking at this thing called a Bunsie that allows you to make interactive assignments. It's kind of fun. Is it better, different than the Google Classroom assignment? I think so. So we'll just take a look at it. Not looking for anything great here, just looking for you to demonstrate that you've played with it and looked at it. I've loaded up all kinds of simulations in here that can go into your classroom. And then interactive stuff as well. Of course, we know all about Padlets. I will also be putting into this module a whole section that is based upon resources from KET. This is something that I used to do in the past, and I kind of came back around and sat down with a good friend of mine, Larry Moore from KET, and Larry showed me how the KET discovery tools are have the hooks built into them to put them into a Google Classroom. So I think it's worth us looking at them. You know, Padlet. The other piece that we'll be looking at, and as I said, we'll probably be doing this in a separate class, is the assessment piece. Assessment in Google Classroom can be something as simple as Google Forms, and here we are. But also what I want us to look at are some of the other tools that are out there, Socrative, and frankly my favorite, Nearpod, and then my truly favorite, which is the Edpuzzle. We need to sit and take a look at Edpuzzle again. It is probably one of the most interesting tools. In fact, I was at a meeting on Friday where I was lobbying very hard for the University of Louisville in their Blackboard space to go ahead and buy a Edpuzzle TLI, which is basically a toolkit connection that you can put into Blackboard. These are all very important tools, very much worth your attention and looking at. The other questions we've had this week have revolved around people have emailed me about having trouble with the Padlets. In other words, they're saying that they don't either see the plus sign or they can't get their Padlet creation to go in. As you can see, here is the plus sign. And if you do a double click, it should put it in as well. If you're having trouble with it, don't worry about it. Just make sure you get the link to your Bunsie or your infographic and put that into the live text. There are times when Blackboard and Padlet don't play nice. Don't know why. Again, I asked about that Friday in my meeting, and I was told that is because Blackboard really doesn't embrace HTML, although they claim they do. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, looking back, you all have done some remarkable work, and I hope that we'll be finished before the last day of class. I just wanted to make sure you realize that your final lives in here, and you are more than welcome to take a swing and go ahead and get started on that final. It's, I think, very straightforward and very, all it's basically doing is asking for reflections here. And the reflections should, though, indicate that you've done something. In other words, you should be able to talk about, well, when I made this back when we did module this, this is what I thought about what I created. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, you need to rant and rave at somebody, I am at 502-457-2937. I look forward to, I'll be sending out this past week's video today. It's a long one, and it took a while for it to get cooked inside of Collaborate Ultra, and I've got it up now into YouTube, so I'll be sending that to you here at the end of this recording. As always, it's always a joy being with you. Thank you.